One says a family of 12 went to a local restaurant for dinner. Every family member ordered a drink, a meal. 3 people ordered an appetizer, and 6 people ordered cake for dessert. Then it says write an expression. So we have 12 people in our family got drinks, 12 people got meals, 3 people had an appetizer, and 6 people had cake. That is for part A. Then in part B, it says the waitress wrote the expression 3 times 4D plus 4M plus A plus 2C. Was she correct? Well, if you look and you use the distributive property, we can check. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. A times 3 is 3A. And 2C times 3 is 6C. So she is correct. She factored out A3, but if we use the distributive property, we see these are equivalent. In part C, we have to use the expression to determine how much these items are going to cost all together. So we are going to replace the letter D with how much the drink costs. We are going to replace the M with the amount that the meal costs, the A with how much the appetizer is, and the C for cake with how much the cake costs. So 3 times 12 is 36. 12 times 20 is 240. That would be 15, and then 15 again, but we have 1 extra, 1 decimal place, so we need 1 decimal place in our answer. And then we also have 375 times 6. That's 30. 42 plus 5 is, or plus 3 is 45. And 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 4 more makes 22. 2 decimal spots in our question, 2 decimal spots in our answer. Then adding these 3 values together, a 50 cents and a 50 cents are going to make a whole dollar. So that's like saying 17 and 22, which would be 39. And if you add 36 and 240, you get 276. Adding that to 39, we get $315 for a family of 12, which for 12 people probably isn't too bad. That's a lot of people in your family. Then in part D it says, suppose the family had a 10% coupon for the entire check, and then they left an 18% tip. What is the total? So we know that we can set up our fractions like this with the percent out of 100. But because they are getting a discount of 10%, they are only paying for 90% of that bill. And so we will cross multiply and divide. And for that step, let's see what we would end up with. We would see that after the discount, they are paying $283.50. But they also leave a tip. So we need to take that amount and set it up to leave the tip. If they are leaving a tip of 18%, that is an additional 18. So we would take 100 and add 18 to it. And that would be our percent out of 100. And we're going to use a different variable. We'll use y this time. And cross multiplying and dividing here, we should end up with $334.53. Number 2, Sally designs web pages for customers. She charges $135.50 per web page. However, she must pay a monthly rental fee of $650 for her office. Write an expression to determine her take-home pay after expenses. If Sally designed 5 web pages last month, what is her take-home pay after expenses? So first we know that she charges $135.50 per website, but she has to pay, so she has to subtract or deduct however much she makes by $650 for her office. That is the expression piece. Then it says if she does 5 web pages, so we're going to replace the W with a 5. How much would she make? So $135.50 times 5. That would be 25, and then we'd have to add again would be 27. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 more makes 17. And 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 more makes 6. 1 decimal point here, so 1 there, which means 6, 7.